Hi all, how's things? Right, we're doing an oil change on the engine of a Land Rover Discovery 2 TD5. Just getting it a little bit warmed up. You don't want it too warm, otherwise it's you can't get to the big canister oil filter due to the exhaust. So I think this should probably do. Right, I've got my bits together. Rubber gloves, tea, which I've drunk, and that oil filter. It's an OC298. OC298. That's local Factors, Motor Factors shop. It's about a £5. Now on the TD5 there's two filters. This is the centrifugal filter. It's about 15 quid, and it's also from the Motor Factors shop. And it's an OZ 6.1D. Now interestingly, I've never changed one of those before because the engine's usually gone before I've had to change the oil. But anyway, filter tool removal of choice, big tub to catch the oil, rags, and a bit of carpet underneath the Land Rover in case of any splashes. Right, so off we go. Hello there. Thanks for joining me under my Land Rover. Right, here we go. The sump plug is there. It is a size 17mm, and I'm just going to wind it out now. There we go. Get ready. For it, there we go. Oh shit. This is the fun bit. As the slows to a trickle, it starts to blow all over the place, so you've got to take that into account. Right, I managed to save the plug. It normally goes in the blooming tub. So this time we caught it. The washer doesn't look too bad, so I'm going to reuse that. It is a good idea to change it, I suppose, but I'm going to reuse this one. I don't think I've got the one that side. Fuel filter 1, the canister is there. Perhaps the exhaust isn't as hot as I thought it would be. And fuel filter 2, the little centrifugal one, is down there, it's hiding, look. So what we'll do, I'm going to pop that pipe off, which is the breather pipe from the top of the crankcase, top of the rocker box. I'll pop that off. The Jubilee clip under here. Slacken that off. That pops out, clip drops off, disappears as usual. And this one. There we go. Get that nice and tight. Okay, started now. I've put my tub underneath to capture any drips. There is the turbo return pipes directly underneath. So I'm hoping there should be just enough room to get the filter out, hopefully. There's not a lot of room, of course. Right, there we go. Now that drops out. It's probably weeing everywhere. That's a brick part. There we go. I'm going to pop that in the tub underneath. Right, there's a new oil filter. I'll pop some oil around the gasket. I'll pop some inside. I've popped some down all over the exhaust, chassis and engine mounting. So that's everything covered, so we'll crack on. Right, that's started. It's screwed up and it's tight as I can possibly get it with my fingers. Okay, now for the little diddy centrifugal one. For this operation, I'm actually stood on a brick. And it says one bolt there, one bolt there. We're going to pop that cover off. 10mm. So I'm using a little diddy socket set. And the second one is down there. Drop it. The cover off, like so. That's the cover, and there's your two bolts, and there's a little rubber gasket there, little rubber washer there, look, that has to be renewed. That comes with the new one. Now down here you can see that so we'll just grab hold of that. Up with your little fingers, pull straight up, and there it goes. That's what we're looking at. So we'll give these edges a wipe round, pop the new gasket on, pop the new one in, job's a good one. Right, just gonna put that down there, like so. There. The wipe round. Put the new one on, like so. And then we'll put the lid back. It only goes one way because the bolts are offset. Just jiggle that in. Get the bolts started. That's one. That's two. Make sure it's set down. Right, you don't want to go too tight with them. It's only an aluminium housing, I think, so you don't want to break it. Right, so that's the centrifugal. Not forgetting that so right, the sump takes 7.2 litres. I don't want to put too much in. National Tyres, they also do oil changes, and they're a very competitive rate. I get my oil from Costco, and it's 20 litres and it's about 50 quid. So 2 of these oil changes, and you've still got some left over. I tend to change the oil more often than you should. Well, no, but you can't change it enough, to be honest. It's the best spanner there is. Manufacturers' service intervals are far too well spaced for my liking. I don't think they're right. I'll be changing this oil again in about 7,000 to 8,000 miles. Right, that's definitely 4. Right, this is going to be 3. That's definitely 7. And then because the Land Rover is not on the level, I'm going to have to drive it somewhere where it is and recheck it. I'd rather put too little in to start with than too much and have to drain some off. That's just silly. Now, because the Costco oil comes in a big 20 litre tub, you have to drain it down into separate containers like this, which is a bit of a faff, but what the hell, saving enough. Right. That's that. Right, this is the bit where we get to listen to all that metal scraping together until the oil gets circulated. Oh, now we've got pressure. After an oil change, it always sounds lovely. I'm just going to have to put it on level ground so I can check the proper level now. Oh, that's not bad. It's just above low. So it just needs a little drop. Okay, not quite. Tiny bit more. Right. Just on full. I'm happy with that. Right, pop that back. That's it. Wipe round. Well, that sounds nice. Just going to have a check round, make sure there's no leaks. There's nothing falling out anyway. That's always a good sign. Right, we've just changed the oil on the TD5, year 2000. It's a 10p engine. I don't know how much difference there is in the 15p engine. It wasn't too bad. The chap I spoke to at National Tyres, who normally does it, said it's quite a pain to get to the filters. It wasn't easy, but okay. I've had worse. There we go, we're running again. We've got some nice clean oil in. It sounds different altogether, it's lovely. I'll be changing it another 8,000. You can't change your oil too much. It's the best thing you can do. Oh, it is rather expensive, but Costco, 20 litres, about 50 quid. But you have to drain it down into usable sized tubs. The oil is made by Chevron, and it's Supreme Motor Oil. It's fully synthetic, it says. It only comes in 530 though. They don't do a full range, they only do the 530, which is what this takes. Right, so next job is cup of tea and pack up. Right, I hope you enjoyed that. It was fun, wasn't it? Until the next time, see you soon. Oh yes, and as a PPS, the old oil will be decanted into 2 old tubs I keep just for the job, then taken down to the local tip and recycled properly. As you can't mess about with old oil. It's allegedly carcinogenic, so you don't want to be bathing in it, drinking it, or tipping it on your plants. So that's an oil change on a TD5. If you're not keen on that, National Tyres do a very competitive rate, and it's not cheap getting 2 cans of, well, 2 bottles of oil and filters and having to mess about yourself. But anyway, like I say, National Tyres will do an oil change service, but they don't do the centrifugal filter, just the ordinary one, so you still have to do that one yourself. Right, so that's that then basically, and so until next time, see you soon.